All right, I'm at I think it's 313 Maple Drive or 331 Maple Drive. So let's take a quick look at the neighborhood. So established neighborhood, pretty quiet, big yards, lots of trees. It quit raining, so um, take a look at the house. I would say get the roof inspected. It doesn't look bad, but my guess is it's probably between 10 and 15 years old. So you could end up replacing it in the next 5 years or so. A two-car garage. It is a stucco home. So let's go in. Got a long driveway. So the garage is off to the side on my left as I walk through the front door. So you do have a nice little porch here. All right. Again, I apologize. The electricity seems to be off. So you have your living room space, has a very high ceiling. Is carpet. The carpet's in decent shape, not too bad. To my left is the dining room area, big window. Let's just keep going this way. So I'm walking through the dining room and I am in the kitchen. So you have a little sink here. If I walk further on, there is a pantry, kitchen, galley kitchen, eat-in area, and then a pass-through. So I'm going back through the kitchen. You can kind of see the living room, dining room, front door, two pass-throughs in the kitchen. Let's go up to the back door. So you have a big fenced-in backyard. All right, let's turn around and see what we got. So we definitely need that roof cleaned off and inspected. Like I said, my guess is it's about 10 years old, 10 to 15 years old. But don't take my word for it. Get an inspector. Okay. Lots of windows in this house. So if we go back in, and then back through the kitchen, you see there's a wide opening, eat-in area. Back through the kitchen, there's some boo-boos on the on the countertop. And then you have your laundry, garage, which is a pretty nice two-car garage. Let me just check out, I think the water heater. Well, they've got it all. It's an older water heater. They've got it insulated, but it definitely is older. Again, we will get an inspection and double make sure. So we have the master off of the kitchen. So you have another closet here, and then you have the master bedroom, which has a huge window. It's a good size. You definitely put a good size bed, dresser, TV, all of that. It has the TV hookup on the wall. Again, carpet needs to be cleaned. There's a lot of like cosmetic things. So you have your vanity, little kind of bumps and bruises on the vanity. I don't know if you can see that, but then you have your soaker tub, your shower, kind of a small shower. Of course, toilet, and then your walk-in closet. Why is that light working? All right, so let's come back out to your master bedroom. Overlooks your backyard. Like I said, it has some huge windows. It's a nice house. There's a lot of cosmetic things. Let me give you a look at the ceiling. So it has the nice tray ceiling. Lots of cosmetic stuff that needs to be done. But we're going to check the air conditioning before I say that, because the roof, like I said, I'm guessing is about 10 to 15 years old. Dining room area. So if I walk through there, I'm back at the front door. Okay, and I'm going to go to the right to the bedrooms. So first bedroom, not a bad size, not big, but definitely can fit a kid in here. The windows in this house are great. And like I said, there's some cosmetic stuff. And then you have your hall bath. And lastly, you have your third bedroom. So again, you're able to fit a bed in here. It's not a really big bedroom. It has a high ceiling. And the closets are pretty typical. Definitely need to get that roof looked at. Like I said, my guess is between 10 and 15 years. You kind of have this nice little architectural thing by the door. Let me take a quick look at the outdoor unit and see what that looks like. If I can find it. So you do have a nice big yard. There's a lot of good things about the house. Like I said, what I'm seeing is mostly cosmetic, but we'd have to have an inspection just to make sure. So it doesn't look too bad. Trying to see. So not too bad. So let me know what you think. Thanks.